In this video, we are going to show you the top 5 best Android TV boxes 2024 on the market. I am trying to list those based on price, quality, and more. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and never miss a product's review. Number 5. Transpeed Android TV Box. Fast streaming playback. Something that is often ignored when it comes to streaming boxes is just how smooth the playback of the source material is. With streaming, people have often become accustomed to small hiccups such as stuttering, buffering video, or even dropped frames as a matter of course, which leaves those who notice such details frustrated with many of the offerings out there. If you find yourself in this particular camp, then you will want to pay close attention to the Transpeed X88 Pro Android 11 TV box. This streaming box was designed to focus on smooth and fast playback, giving you a top-of-the-line viewing experience that won't be ruined by any of the above-mentioned problems, which makes this device stand out from many others. Along with its improved playback performance, you get access to all of the features that can be expected from the Android 10 OS, including an improved interface as well as access to thousands of different apps. If there's a streaming service out there that you use, you can rest assured that this device has one available through the Google Play Store if it isn't already installed on the device. Of course, you also get access to other features, including Chromecast capabilities to allow for content from other devices to stream through this box on your TV. Flashy and flexible design. One area where this unit really stands out from the others is in the physical aspects of the device. First off, you'll notice that although this box has a larger footprint than some others, it more than makes up for that with its flashy appearance as well as in some other things that it offers. One thing that is most often missing on most other streaming boxes is some kind of display on the unit itself. But this one includes an LED screen with a digital clock, making it appear more like an older VCR or DVD player rather than a modern streaming box, yet without taking up so much space. Number 4. Citroen Android TV Box. The most attractive one as far as we're aware. There are no beauty pageants for Android TV boxes, but if they were a thing, the T95 model could hit the catwalks right away. With its blue splash atop the black housing that circles the company's logo, the box epitomizes effortless elegance, which are not the words you normally associate with boxes but the words we choose nonetheless. There's nothing gaudy about its paintwork but also nothing boring, claiming that sweet spot where the device looks neither too flashy nor too dull. While the model's appearance is, hands down, its most attractive attribute, the appearance does not end with the paintwork. Setting the artwork aside, there's also a small LCD screen on the front. The screen displays time, playback status, and current connections, including wired and wireless connections. Needless to say, the display simplifies and streamlines interactions with the box. The remote contributes towards the same cause, letting you control this device without scooching next to the TV. The only problem here is that its range is pretty short, so people with sizable living rooms might face some issues controlling the box from across the room. Removing its range from the equation, the remote's fine, featuring a familiar layout and the buttons that most Android TV box remotes normally come with. Covering the basics. Looking at the interfaces, the model incorporates a Wi-Fi module that supports the 802.11 AC standard, a Bluetooth module, an HDMI input, an Ethernet port, 2 USB 2.0 ports, an AV output, and a slot for microSD cards. While there's nothing unique about this lineup, the BT 5.0 module will let you connect mini keyboards and headsets without worrying about the delay. Number 3. Dynalink Android TV Box. Easy and convenient streaming for any type of home entertainment device. Being simple to set up and use is a very important characteristic. This fact hasn't been lost on the designers of the Dynalink Android 10 TV box, with ease of use and simplicity being some of the main selling points of this device. This is easily noticeable right from the get-go, as the unit itself is quite tiny without any flash or special characteristics about it. For most people, this is fine, especially those who are trying to put this device into an already crowded entertainment center. For those with a wall-mounted TV, you can easily hide the unit behind the TV if you wish. The unit also doesn't have much in the way of ports, including only HDMI and USB ports, with the latter providing power to the device. Although some may frown upon the lack of connectivity options, there's still plenty to like here. Controlling any streaming box is only as easy as the remote provided allows for, and thankfully this one includes an intuitive remote control that is not overly complicated. The remote includes all of your standard buttons and even includes special buttons for specific apps, including Netflix, YouTube, and Google Play. There's even a built-in microphone on the remote for voice control. Needless to say, it should only take most users a matter of seconds to get used to controlling the device. Smooth operation. As for how this device performs, we can say that most users should be quite happy with the experience. Despite the small size of the device, the internal components match very well with most other streaming boxes in its category. To specify, they give users enough memory to be able to switch smoothly between apps, and just enough storage to allow for downloading custom apps through the Google Play Store. Number 2. Xiaomi Android TV Box. Perfect TV upgrade. Many of the televisions on the market now are trying to do away with the need for having extra devices connected by including smart functions. These smart functions typically give the TV native access to several streaming services, which usually includes the most popular ones such as Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and a few others. However, not everyone has a smart TV, and even with many who do have one, the smart functions may not cover the full gamut of options that you would like it to have. This is where the Xiaomi Mi Box S comes into play. This Android TV box gives you an easy and affordable way to upgrade your TV with smart capabilities, giving you access to all of the streaming options that you desire. First off, this particular device isn't meant to compete with the more powerful options out there, as its specs are rather meager when compared to many of them. The 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage certainly won't blow anyone away, being on the lower side of the spectrum of such devices. However, these specs still give this device enough power to easily run the most common apps that are needed, including ones for most streaming services that one would want to use. And they would still be a good upgrade over what most smart TVs provide on their own. Smooth streaming. Although the RAM and internal storage are on the low end of most Android TV boxes, the rest of the specs easily make up for whatever shortcomings it might have. This box features full 4K support, making it capable of giving you superb video quality even on a high-end 4K television. What's more, the built-in 802.11 AC wireless adapter gives you exceptional network performance, ensuring a smooth streaming experience even with the highest quality video. Number 1. NVIDIA Android TV Player. Streaming box plus game console. Many people may find themselves wondering whether to get a device that is dedicated for streaming, or to get a game console such as the Xbox One or PS4, both of which offer many streaming services as well. After all, games have become a huge part of many people's lives now, so game consoles would make sense. However, game consoles are also much more limited in their support for streaming services. In this case, though, why not both? You can have the best of both worlds with the NVIDIA Shield 4K HDR TV box/streaming media player. This device includes the best that the Android operating system has to offer, along with a great selection of highly detailed games that take advantage of this system's powerful architecture. Speaking of the powerful architecture, the hardware specs of this device are a step above what you will find with most other media streaming devices. The NVIDIA Shield includes the blazing fast Tegra X1 Plus processor along with a 256-core NVIDIA GPU, giving you almost the same amount of graphical and processing power as a top-end game console. This means that any games that you place on this device will run with the highest details while providing you with a smooth gaming experience that surpasses that of other similar devices. More than just gaming. While gaming is definitely one of the highlights of this Android TV box, it is far from all you can do with it. In fact, this box is extremely flexible in its capabilities, giving you access to virtually all streaming services, meaning that any online service that you subscribe to should be accessible through this device. That includes access to the Google Play Store, where you have access to thousands of different games and apps that all give you an unprecedented number of entertainment options.